And it's said that a society that's lost touch with its creative side is an imprisoned society. That certainly can be our case here in Ghana. So more often than not, it's essential that we touch base with some of our creative minds that we've been blessed with as a country. Welcome to another Joy Entertainment exclusive. And I'm privileged to share the company of one of Ghana's musical greats. I don't want to box him. I don't know whether I should describe him as a gospel musician, a songwriter, a composer. I don't know, but hey, today I finally get to meet the man, Nacee.
I
mean, it's so great to see you today.
I'm honored.
So how should I describe? Because I feel like when I say you're a gospel musician, that'll be an sort of injustice, because you do more than just gospel music. So how would you describe yourself?
I think that's what people know, so we can maintain that. And
so we should just stick with gospel
musician. That's what people are more comfortable with, because when anytime you try to say that you're a musician, they kind of, you see, so it's fine, because doing the work of God is more tedious than even people think. So that's fine. Definitely. I'm okay with that.
Definitely. But aside music, I know you play instruments. You're an all-round musician. What else do you do? Have you considered acting?
Yes, we have a script.
Oh wow!
Ready, waiting for some $1 million to push into it. So, I mean, today I'm happy to meet Saminiwa. So definitely, after the interview, multimedia will help us blow the trumpet so that
the clarion call is ongoing
for investors.
Yes,
so that we can get the Netflix.
And Nacee production in collaboration with Netflix.
All the big
sounds
people.
So good.
Yeah, because seriously, we have it. I'm really considering that.
Okay.
And I have a passion for it, because you can see it in my music videos. I try as much as possible to. I always put myself in what I do, so why not? Some of the movie directors, they can as well cast me, so, and give me some dollars.
That's interesting. I would love to see you on the screens as a lead actor in a movie. Yes.
Thank you.
I'd love to see that. Yeah. So Aseda is out, and you said it took what, 7 years
plus
for you to release the song.
Yeah.
So what made this time the right time?
Bible says in His time He makes all things beautiful.
Definitely.
The time that the song was done, maybe at that time wasn't the time.
Okay.
And I think my manager and I, we had a couple of fights over the song, releasing the song, and even his wife even joined the fight.
Oh.
Because all of them were in the same side and on the same side, and then other people also joined the fight, and then finally said, okay, I lose, so let's go.
It has to be out there.
I think this is the time for it.
And how would you describe the reception so far?
Incredibly beautiful. Because we just released the song, and the response is really huge. And I mean, on TikTok and YouTube, Facebook, all the platforms, is very beautiful. And also our local, radio stations and TV stations, all of them. That's one thing that I'm kind of I'm on it, because some of them we did not even send the videos to them, but they themselves, they have downloaded the video and play it on
their we actually do
TV,
same.
So I think I'm on it. Not all the musicians that get this kind of privilege, so I am on it. So I cannot say anything lesser than privilege.
So there's something unique about Nacee, the person, the brand. I can't lay my finger on what exactly that is, but whenever Nacee sings, you feel the ministration in there. You feel the spirit in there ministering to you. I don't know what is it. Is it some influences from your upbringing? Is it something you went through in life? How has your life in general impacted your craft as a musician?
If life has taught you a lot of lessons, and finally you've seen some light, and you know where you are coming from, you always kind of look back and appreciate your journey. So that's what happens, and that's my secret. And also, I always realize that I did not do this alone. if God wasn't the one that is pushing me, you know. So it's just the doing of the Lord. So I always kind of humble myself and then, you know, take the drive. That's all.
How has the Christian community and the gospel industry as a whole accepted all the sides that there is to you?
I think at the beginning, some of them were not too cool with recording some perceived high life music.
Yeah.
They feel I'm kind of driven away from my main course. But I also feel that we go to church, Christians get married, and then we often go through counseling sessions. And counseling sessions shouldn't always be like talking.
Yeah.
We can as well fix that into music, and then even the music will go far educating other people. But they didn't understand it from the beginning, so they felt, oh, washiasi. And it's so common in our circles that immediately you begin to do any other thing. And I think I blame myself. I think we didn't really put the information out there, educate them properly before doing that. But now I think they kind of understand what I want to do and some of the things that I really want to push. So I say we are still fighting to also educate and let them understand. But it's not an easy thing though.
Let's cast our mind back to that collaboration between you and Guru,
Yeah.
Boys. It generated a whole lot of controversy.
Yeah.
Yes. And even recently, there's this fuss about collaborations between gospel musicians and then secular artists. The church has a stance, the musicians also have a stance, society also has a stance asking, Jesus came in for the sinners. So why is the church driving these same sinners away? What's your take on that?
I think the reason why the church is mostly kind of frowned against collaboration with the secular artists is mostly the church want to see if Saminiwa is a secular artist or a worldly musician or whatever. I don't know how, because I don't really support that kind of notion that it's a secular musician or, you know. But your way of carrying yourself also speaks a lot. Mostly people will judge you by how you present yourself.
Yeah.
So after singing all these beautiful songs, people are expecting you to do what you are saying. So you see these people saying that God has been good and don't do this and so, but the same people are doing the same thing. So that is what mostly, like some, not all the body, some people feel that why then you don't qualify to do that, because immediately you begin to say or sing a song to counsel somebody, you yourself, you should be an example to what you are preaching.
Yeah.
So those are the things that mostly people kind of, I mean, they speak against, not really the personality, is the way they carry themselves after that preaching.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You've been in this industry for some decades, if I'm not wrong.
Over 3 decades.
Over 3. That's
I did my
amazing.
first demo, that was 92. There.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was just 2 years old by then. There's a good feeling, but you've been relevant all throughout. And it's amazing to, I mean, sit back. You evolve with the time. What's the secret?
If you're a musician and always, excuse me, you think that you've arrived, you've already lost the game. I'm somebody, I have never stopped learning, and I keep learning. I keep asking questions. When I see any other new musician, I mean, coming up, I try to get close, and if not even like partying them, I try to listen to what they are doing, because I'm a producer.
Yeah.
So I cannot be off business. I have to keep, because I have to feed. So I need to be current and then know what is happening. So I listen to all kinds of music. I listen to everybody. So the way the system is kind of, if the system is changing, I try to also learn how the change is moving, and then so I follow. So I haven't been a point where I'm kind of satisfied. No.
The hunger and passion is still there.
I'm always hungry for new things. And I'm not too big to for you to rebuke me or correct me. I'm not too big for that. When I do something and you think, oh, this one is not good, maybe somehow if your approach is that cool, yes, I listen to you quickly. But if your approach is that bad, maybe we'll just do a little, because I want you to convince me that why you alone you said this. And if you give me the reason, I learn. And right there, I mean, my manager would tell you, we do that often. So, yeah.
You mentioned the fact that you're a producer, which we all can attest to. But let's talk about music production and the music business in general. Is it rewarding?
Very.
Very lucrative. Oh, so you're reaping the benefits of that.
Oh, yes. But unfortunately, you see, Ghana, our system is very, very bad. We don't have the structures. So the same work that I'm doing here, somebody is doing elsewhere, which the person is making millions out of it.
Okay.
Over here is more like a charity work. So you need to really love what you are doing to keep doing to keep in this business. Either than that, you ignore and travel outside Ghana or, put yourself in different business.
So is it that we don't understand the music business in its entirety, or there's something we are not getting right?
I think almost all the Ghanaians we are like church people. Okay. And some of the things that were preached to us from the beginning is it was given to you for free. So you to give it for free. So anytime a musician is trying to make money from the music, the corporate, the people, the society kind of, why? Why somebody will just come and sing for 15 minutes and the person needs to be paid 50,000 or 100,000? Why? You see, so that has kind of brought us this level where people don't really kind of appreciating talent. But all the same, it now is better than before. Now is better than before. So I think it will take time. Maybe some of us, we may not benefit fully, but the next maybe 10, 20 years, those people, enjoy it more. So, and definitely somebody should take the blow for somebody to,
We make a case for corporate bodies to invest in the craft and in the industry as a whole. But there's this confusion about what a corporate brand represents and what maybe a gospel musician also represents. There's all, especially when maybe, let's say it's a betting company who wants to come on board. As a gospel musician, why would you support a betting company? Or why would you endorse? So how do we strike a balance between these corporate investments and the craft or the business as a gospel musician?
That's a very... Is it a skillful question? Seriously, there are Christians that work at the lottery company, and that is accepted. And same as the betting, whatever, see, everything is accepted, all right? Christians are also applying and picking forms and filling there for American lottery and other things. All of them are accepted. When the money, the pay comes and then they give tithe or offering, it's also accepted. So why is it different from the musician having a business with a betting company? I feel it's not wrong, because already we are doing it. We are working with them. We are doing everything with them. So not me, the musician, will not make any difference, because I'm just one. So many of them are being employed in that office. They are members of several churches. So I think it's not wrong.
I don't know if I should classify Jama as a genre of music, but there's something about you when you, hop on Jama songs. It's out of this world. I can't describe the feeling. Where did that Jama touch come from?
From the street, of course. And I'm half Fanti and half Ashanti.
All right.
And my upbringing, I was living with my grandma, and over there, mostly the church that they were attending at that time was Odifunkasa, that is African Faith. Those pastors that they put that red, this thing.
The white gown and all that,
So if you know their style of music, you understand where. So, and also our house is more like a palace.
Okay.
So every time this is happening there, so you grow with it. So Jama feels, and it's not something that is so, to me, I kind of do it so easily.
Yeah.
Immediately I kind of, okay, we are doing a song for Saminiwa, okay, what is she selling or what does she want to talk about? Immediately I get the message. I know how to, twist and then get the street vibe with it. And the street, they have a simple, chorus that they should. You don't need to make it so difficult for them. Yeah. Make it simple. Everybody, because immediately they join the Jama, they should know how to sing the song right there. It's not now that they are going to learn verses. No. Jama song needs no verse.
So would you say you agree with that school of thought that says that we need to patent Jama as one of Ghana's music genres?
Jama is also part of highlife.
Okay.
So I think we already have highlife, but we kind of we haven't even market highlife enough.
Yes.
So I think what we have to do right now is let's push the highlife. If the highlife is well marketed, then we can think of, okay, under highlife, what genre we have, because we have Odonso, we have palm wine, we have all these ones, Kwawe and other things. So Jama can also be part of the Pan Logo and Adwa and all this, So I think we should just push one, and then the rest will be,
since you're one person who diversifies across board, there's this recent controversy about Afrobeats and highlife music in Ghana. Which one do we market? Which one do you claim? Nigerians have claimed Afrobeats as their own. Ghanaians are saying the roots started here in Ghana, so it should be ours. But talking about marketing highlife, what do you think can be done, considering the fact that the youth are the ones who are making a case for the music business in this country? What do you think can be done to really market highlife music?
It's money.
Okay.
It's money. If the youth sees money in producing highlife music, every youth will love and claim that, yes, I'm a highlife artist. But over here, when you do highlife and then people kind of, okay, in Kokrafon, they hear highlife. That's just the old people. The old people, all these, that is how they kind of see them. But highlife music has been with us since. That is why people are saying that even the Afro music is still coming from the Afrobeat or whatever is coming from the highlife. Yes, because they are keen, Fela and all of them, they came here, learned from us, and then they took it there. And years ago, before the Ghana Must Go will come, the Ghanaians were the one that was driving the music field, whatever, in Nigeria. So definitely highlife music is, if we have money pushing behind highlife music, it will not be just few people claiming highlife artists. We'll have so many of them saying we are highlife musicians. And
don't you think a change of mindset is also required in there?
The new generation, they have their own way of understanding certain things, and but trust me, we've seen Jamaicans growing from whatever, from we with new Shabarangs and other people, and the young ones that are coming, they are still doing those reggae. That's Bob Marley reggae. Reggae has been their tune till today. Raga, dancehall has been their tune till today. So how come the young ones still endorse that? Because whatever you do around that genre, you make money. It's internationally accepted. Over here, we haven't been able to push that enough. So that is why people it doesn't matter how young you are. If highlife is that, attractive for the international market, why not? Why not?
You're one person who's able to do a campaign song for a political party, and we even had to sing that song in church, and even had opposition equally jamming to that song. That was a special moment, the 2020 elections, the song he did for the NDC. Switching to politics, you've already, I remember you saying you don't identify as an NDC, you're not a card-bearing member, but we know how things work in Ghana. Once you did a song for NDC, automatically you are NDC. Have you faced any backlash, or have you suffered any losses because of that affiliation?
Definitely, we are dealing with people, and the same people that gives us business to do is the same people that they belong to these two political parties. So if your side, and let's say fortunately or unfortunately on my side, the majority of the people that mostly they party a lot of events, and these people are mostly accounts.
Okay.
Accounts do a lot of partying.
Yeah.
And any little thing, okay, oh, let's to and they give businesses. So if you kind of belongs to, or you do some things for other political party, which people perceive that the NDC people know I come for and also. So that means you are losing business from the side. But whichever way, thanks be to God, I have the love from both of them. You know, even though sometimes some of them will kind of withdraw a little, but you cannot. How many times you have to run away from the truth? You know, this is politics. I am not a politician. I'm a musician. Already you love what I did for them. So why don't you just stick to the tune and let's dance along? So as for the clash, yes, you kind of get some little slaps here and there, but we still, go through the challenges, and we are here.
So should we look forward to another banger in 2024?
Of course. You know, Nacee music is, I think I have to even look for a name for. That's a headquarters of, I think multimedia is headquarters of what?
Election headquarters.
Election headquarters. Yeah. Okay. So I think our side should be also headquarters of political
campaign songs. Yes.
So if you are a politician and you need a campaign song to drive because our songs always pulls people, so that you can sell your message to them. So if you want that drive, why not? So don't wait for it. Nothing will stop us. We are not ready to back out. We are not backing off.
That's interesting to know.
Oh, we are not. So
is it still going to be NDC, or you don't mind partnering MPP as well, any other political party?
See, the truth is that NDC have seen something that they are mining it till their kingdom come. They've seen that Nacee always gives us what we're looking for.
Yeah.
So they have not stopped coming. Unfortunately, MPP also feels that, NDC for no. So we will not go. But now the tune is kind of changing.
Yeah.
The tune is kind of changing. We have friends that are, calling us to do songs for MPP as well. And our door is always open.
Okay.
Because the microphone is not meant for NDC or MPP. So we sing, both of us, we sing through. This microphone that I'm using right now, MPP people, they've used it. Yeah. And NDC have also used it, right? Okay, and I'm using it too. I'm a musician.
Definitely.
I'm not a politician. So why would they let me also sing freely? So campaign song headquarters, Nacee music. We've launched it.
Oh, okay.
They should come
on the show,
officially.
Yeah.
Launched.
Yeah. So you had it first, right here.
Yeah.
Definitely. It was on record that you charged 120,000 cedis. I stand to be corrected on that. For the NDC campaign song?
No.
Well, how much did you charge for that?
I didn't charge them.
It was for free?
It wasn't for free.
Okay.
We had an agreement.
Okay.
But that 120,000 cedis was the money that we were supposed to give it to people to go and campaign or, promote the song.
Okay.
And the people that came to play, those that came to sing, play guitars, and to pay those people, not my charge.
So you don't charge?
It's not that I don't charge. I charge.
Okay.
But that money was not my charge.
So how much did you charge?
Oh, a lot. $1 million.
Oh, it makes sense because it's a career-changing decision, so it makes sense. I would say we charge more. Yeah.
I think my next deal I should call you.
Definitely.
Seriously, political songs, the challenges in Ghana. So definitely, if you are recording a political song for political party or any politician at all, people kind of, Waji block.
Yeah.
So you see, yes. And most of these things are it's kind of, it goes beyond money. it goes beyond money. There are so many things that comes to play. So it's not all the time money. Friendship also comes in as well. So
you like to keep a low profile. I just can't explain why, but Nacee will drop a banger and just disappear from the media. You don't hear about Nacee. He goes, comes back. How do you manage that?
I feel I'm not in the position of like taking everything upon myself. I wish like after releasing the song, somebody else will take it from there. But it cannot happen that way. So I have to always be at the front because I need all the time. I have to also, there are other people that I'm producing in the studio. So imagine if all the time I have to run after or one interview, I'm running here, going here. It will be difficult for me to have time for the new artists and also other production. So that is most of the time is kind of drawing me back to the studio to also take care of other people's work. But hey, I think the era we are in, you cannot do that anymore. Because if you do that, you lose a lot of money because already the money going into your promotion or production. So if you don't want to continue marketing it so that you at least you can get something out of that, then you will lose. So 2023, no more.
No.
No more.
Do you feel you're being acknowledged for the role you've played in the Ghana music industry? Do you think you are being given your flowers now?
I think so. I think so. Ghanaians loves me, and I love them as well. You know, it's not everybody that kind of receive this kind of, you know, attention. And one of the things that mostly makes me happy is almost everywhere we go, you kind of being recognized that that's him. And you meet police people, that's him. You know, places where, you know, they would delay so many of you people, immediately they see, oh, Omanenko, you know, because they know you are not a bad person. And so, one way or the other, I would say yes, Ghanaians, and they love streaming our songs and they love watching our video, comment, and you know, gradually we are getting there.
Okay.
Not everybody that is kind of on the internet. Now everything has shifted to the digital world, so gradually we are getting there. So you don't really expect the speed as other people will have. And you know, the gospel side too, it's just a little slow, but gradually, I say we'll get there.
Talking about digitization, AI has been introduced, it's changing a lot of things. How do you incorporate that into your work? And are you also looking beyond Ghana and plugging your music to ensure that you get those royalties and the money you put in?
Of course, I am not too much informed on the AI kind of thing, but my manager does. He does most of the things. Honestly, I'm kind of naive. Sorry. All I know is my do-re-mi. You see, and when I'm done, like Asada is out now. He, everywhere you see on social media, all the digital platforms across the world, he is the one behind it. I mean, and I love him for that. The teamwork is really great. So it's good that at least he has given me that space to, okay, you are done, wabre. So let me take it from here and then, you know, push it out there. So I think so far so good. We are we are catching up. We are catching up, but it's not easy.
Yeah.
You need a lot of money. I think we all just had the video's budget for his
$2 million.
Oh man. I wish I have a half of that money so that I push it into Asada as well. Like, you know, who blow. It's not an easy job, seriously. You need a lot of money to do that. Even to get to the creators and other, you still need to pay some dollars to get the creators' attention, and it's not an easy thing. Yeah.
Talking about your manager helping you out with the digital aspect of the business, do you also believe that there's a need for people to bring professionals on board and not always resort to family and friends who have held them down from the start? What's your stance?
It doesn't make sense.
Okay.
That Saminiwa is expecting what she is doing. And I know that she can give me the qualities and all the things and advices that I'm looking for. And I will ignore you, rather go for somebody who is my brother or my husband or my wife to handle my affairs. Whilst she or he doesn't have any idea of what I'm doing, it doesn't make sense at all. So if your business goes down, don't blame anybody. Don't blame Ghanaians for it. Blame yourself. For me, I will never do that. I told my manager years ago that me being a musician, definitely my speed of becoming the public, taste or love is easy. But you have to also upgrade yourself.
Yeah.
So if you don't upgrade yourself, we'll get to a point where I need someone to speak to certain people which they understand that language. But if you don't understand the language, that means we're going to lose a lot of money. And he has to school himself. So even all the knowledge he has, he's still, adding more. So why you don't want to do that, or rather you want your husband to manage or your wife to kind of manage you whilst they don't understand the whole thing? They can be part of the management, at least giving some advice, because they know you better one-on-one. So in case of maybe some decisions is kind of coming, she or he can say that, what to say, this is how this person is. So, I think you guys should go approach him from this angle and get his attention, but not those people taking the front. I don't advise that at all.
Interesting. Yeah. You put a lot of, work into your music. You put your heart and soul in that. What are you going to do if you realize, a Nacee lookalike pops up one day? You see the person going about performing, granting interviews. What's going to be your reaction? If
I see my lookalike, I will invite him to my office. I will love him, give him whatever. If he's a good singer, he has a good voice, and he's interested in doing what I'm doing, I will teach him for free.
Okay.
But I will not be happy seeing my lookalike performing my songs on parties. And somebody somewhere will think that I am the one. And imagine if the performance didn't go the way it's supposed to. The insult will be like, wabon, wabon, and you lose his business. So it is not, I will welcome you, train you, but for you to ride on my
glory,
that is so wrong. But I'll find a way that I can give you whatever skills that you need. And don't also forget that my music is not financed by me alone. So it is somebody's investment. So that person is expecting his money to be, So when you messed up like that, it will affect me.
The return on investment.
You see, So next time when the investors are running away from us, it's not because they are running, because they feel we like playing, you see. And these are some of the playing that goes on. I feel those lookalike people, those ones that they've identified themselves with some people, they should rather call them and give them professional training. Because I think elsewhere they do it. But Ghana here is not that dangerous place where you need that lookalike kind of thing. So,
what are some of the philosophies you live by?
Loving yourself more. Love your brothers as well. And then also be truthful.
Do you have any regrets so far?
Our system here in Ghana is not well structured. So it's kind of, sometimes it's difficult. You have the good work, all right, but how to push it out there is kind of difficult. That is my regret. But I haven't regretted being a musician. Not at all. Because I feel so comfortable, free. I think being a musician, it's so easy to mention Anado's name without saying Your Excellency, or President Muhammad's name without saying Your Excellency. I can just call him Mahama, and he's free with it. But if you like, go and try it. The people will tell you that, no, that's not how you should address the president, you see. So it's like a trimudekakra, you feel free. Wherever you go, that love, So I think that's what I can say.
Has there ever been a point where you've been at your lowest? Have you had any mental health setbacks, anything of that sort?
That is doing political song.
Oh, really?
And when you are being rejected, and so especially before 2016, we had a couple of businesses deals with some companies, and almost let's say everything is done, and they said, okay, let's finish the election, and then when everything is done, then we can. But immediately after the election, everything is cancelled.
They didn't bother to get in touch anymore.
Not at all, because the idea of NDC comes in. So when you go, this and this and that, so let's wait a little, or this and this and let's wait a little. Even some media houses will not even play your song because they feel you are supporting their opponent. So those things really kind of
put you down.
Yeah.
And how did you navigate through those times?
Run to God.
Okay.
God is my source of happiness, inspiration, everything. My family and my manager that guy over there is just something else. He will call you, check on you, bro, what's up? And my mom, my family, my wife, seriously, all these people they are the pillars behind, you see, and which I appreciate them a lot. So sometimes, you'll be there and there's nothing.
Yeah.
And the young one, my boy, will come, Daddy, what's wrong with you? I said, oh, I'm fine. No, you are not fine. You are not fine. Let's go and sing. You see, and he will be doing some things that will make you laugh. So all these things kind of weigh you down. But if you have the right people around you, that is why family is really, really important. No matter what you do, try as much as possible to keep them closer, because all these people, they will leave you, but they will still stick by you.
Family has been the main support system.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. Looking back on the journey, what advice would you give?
They shouldn't get disappointed or fed up or give up, because the journey here in Ghana is not easy. They shouldn't expect to make it the next a month or two, but rather they should project their life, their musical career as the next 3-5 years. Because if you think you can make it within a year, it happens only once. So they should keep pushing. Because if me today, over 30 years plus, and I'm getting attention, I'm still getting attention, it's all because I'm still learning, and I still try as much as possible to also, do certain things that, so they shouldn't get fed up. Even today, multimedia is still marketing.
Definitely.
Coca-Cola is still advertising. So that's it.
Consistency.
Yeah.
They should keep at it.
That's it.
I've learned a lot. It's been interesting hanging out with you today.
I'm really, really honored.
I'm really privileged. And I've taken a lot. Thank you so much.
Thank you too.
For sharing your company with us
too.
And for your time. I really appreciate it.
Thank you too. Thank you too. I think I should come and then learn more from you. So.
Hey! I'm more than willing, actually.
See, yeah, because I keep saying that, I always learn, so I'm learning. And also, people shouldn't forget to, Asida is out, and go on all the social media platforms to stream our songs, and also subscribe to our channel, Nacee Music.
On YouTube.
On YouTube, subscribe to our channel, and see, it gives us a lot of encouragement to continue what we are doing also. And I think before I go, I would say a very big thank you to some people, if I'm allowed to do that. Kwame Frimpong, I call him Dr. Kwame Frimpong, and he's just I'm an amazing brother. I love him, and bro, God bless you for all the support that you've given me till today, and also my new business gurus, Soul Brothers. They also join hands with us for this new project. So, and I thank them as well. I thank Dr. Mark as well, and my manager, my family. I thank everybody.
God
bless
Shout out to
them.
the manager, Jay.
Yeah.
I mean, he keeps holding us down.
He's troublesome.
Oh, really?
He's troublesome.
Oh, interesting. That's good to know. I'll take note of that, though.
So he didn't give you any trouble?
No, not at all.
Oh,
It was
okay.
a smooth, arrangement.
It's just a, introduction. Don't worry, he'll bring it.
Oh, thank you so much, Nacee.
Thank you
so,
too.
I mean, that's just it
Thank you
for
too.
another Joy Entertainment exclusive.